This is everything that you can sow in August, not just to be grown under cover, but also plenty of options to be grown outside over the winter and into spring next year as well. I know it can be really tempting to do a seasonal gardening and then just hang up the gardening gloves until next spring when it's nicer weather. However, having plants and roots in the soil is really going to benefit the soil life over winter. So even if a lot of your beds aren't going to be filled with things that you can eat yourself, then filling them with green manures is a really good idea, and August is the perfect time to pop down seeds if you've got beds that are coming empty within that time. The brassicas that we can start at the moment will be now for spring harvesting, so that would be things like our hardy kale, spring cabbages and spring cauliflowers. Do make sure that you have varieties that are suitable to be harvested in that time, and if sown early enough, then if you're in a milder area they will do fine outside, otherwise they'll be fine under cover. Mid-August to early September is a fantastic time to start onions from seeds. So this is going to be our hardy varieties, things like Wintera, Augusta or Mizuna. And we can also sow hardy spring onions as well. Once again, depending on where you are, you may find that they do well outside or better under cover. There's lots of salad options. Early in the month we can still look at sowing summer lettuces, and then later in the month we'll be looking at switching over to winter varieties. Then there's true winter spinach, so hardy varieties are perfect for growing under cover, or once again if you're in a milder area outside, or if you're able to offer them a cover outside, they may be absolutely fine where you are. Chard sown now is usually to be grown under cover. For the first half of this month we can also still sow endive and wild rocket to be grown outside. Later in the month we can sow things like landcress, claytonia and corn salad. These are all really quite hardy and will manage outside in many areas. And then things like Chinese cabbage, tatsoi and pak choi will be perfect from an earlier sowing. I find they do better for me under cover, but if it's a warmer autumn then outside would be better for them, especially in the milder areas. Directly outside we can sow turnips, and then as early as possible now we can also sow our winter radish as well. Herbs would include things that are going to be a bit hardier like coriander, or things that are going to produce quite quickly like dill or chervil. And then we also have plenty of options for flowers as well, so this is mainly going to be biennials, and they will be things like wallflowers, sweet williams, cornflowers, Californian poppies, love in a mist, larkspur, calendula, foxgloves, forget-me-nots, honesty, pansies and violas. Don't forget I also do a newsletter that includes my sowing schedule, so if you'd like to sign up for that then just comment newsletter and I'll send the link over to you.